Hi, this is Judy once again at River City Sewing, and we're here today to look at the new features and functions of the Husqvarna Viking Designer EPIC 2. Now, some of the new features include the integrated dual feed technology, which we spoke about in one of our last videos for the accessories, and it just shows how nicely that the dual feed system is very petite, and it goes in the back of specialized feet for the machine. And what it allows it to do is that dual feed system eliminates the need for a walking foot, and it helps to feed the fabric both from the top and from the bottom at the same rate. So it helps to feed specialty fabrics, multi-layers, and some of those fabrics that it can be quite tricky and quite slippery underneath the foot. So it can be engaged or disengaged depending on what your requirements are. And it's great because now we've got a much more streamlined system when we're actually going through those multiple layers and doing things like putting zippers in, and sometimes we just need a little bit of extra help with the feeding of the fabric. So having the dual feed system built into the machine makes it much more streamlined, and it's a really nice feature. So this next function is for the laser function. Now I've just turned down the lighting a little bit on the machine because it sometimes is a little bit hard to see where the camera is. But I've just put a piece of paper on here so that you can see what happens with the laser. So we're in sewing mode, and I've just kind of touched the laser. And you can see, hopefully, that you'll see a red laser line come down onto and be projected onto the fabric. So I can move that left, or I can move that right, so that I can use that projected laser to keep my guidelines. So it saves me from having to do lots of marking. It'll keep me on track with stitches for equal distance. It's a bit like a projected quilting guide. So instead of having the actual quilting guide running down on either side of the fabric, you can project the laser to give yourself a line that you can work with. So that's pretty neat. And you can just turn it off and it goes back to normal. That's a really nice feature. Let me just put the camera back where we were. So the other features that are included in the EPIC 2, we have some exclusive stitch techniques. Now there have been a few added to the EPIC 1, and they've been carried through to EPIC 2, and they include dimensional elements and patented stitch techniques that include pop-up stitches, sequin stitches, which means that you can add sequins quickly and easily to your projects. Pop-up stitches add little flourishes of tulle and gives you like three-dimensional stitches. Applique stitches, they're almost like mini embroideries that's on your sewing side, and you can add little pieces of applique to them and make them more interesting. Yarn stitches, something really nice you can embellish with yarns. Themes, so you might have multiple stitches within a theme that would all go together, which are really nice. And laser pictogram stitches, which is a new feature, which uses the laser to help you line them up and make them very, very centered and definitively unique. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of an overview of just some of the embroidery and sewing features of the Designer EPIC 2. If you would like more information about any of the features and functions, or would like to come and see us and have a talk about Designer EPIC 2, please call in and see us at River City. We're always pleased to help you where we can, and our machines are here so that you can have a good demonstration of what it's all about.